Has kind of, he admitted he's kind of been struggling. Is it a confidence thing, a technique thing?
All those things play into it. They do. I mean, as a defensive back, it's a combination of that. You got to have great confidence to go along with great technique, understanding the scheme, and hey, it's just one of those things where he's been a little off of his game, but in the past he's proven to be a great player here at U of A, and we're certainly hoping he regains that form fast.
Well, Shaq got a lot of time, so how do you mix and match now?
Just that. We are mixing and matching. Shaq has been taking more of the bulk of the reps in practice. But again, hey, it's not too bad to have Trevin Wade stand there either now. We just got to get him to play like what he's capable of, because he's certainly shown he is capable.
There's no rest in the Pac-10. Great quarterback after great quarterback. So what did you see from Matt Barkley?
It's something. I mean, the guy's got outstanding command of this system for only being in it 8 games, 9 games, whatever it's been that SC has played under the new regime with Lane Kiffin. But he's got great command of it. He understands what's going on. The guy throws a great ball, can run around, get out of trouble, and he's throwing to great receivers. They've got it going on right now.
We all know there's a trade-off between the cover two traditionally they've used here and more man principles. How do you feel it's going so far? And obviously you've been picked deep a few times, but maybe it's boosted other things as well.
We've given up plays. It's solely been the fault of the back half on numerous occasions, and it's been across the board. It's been all sorts of coverage, pressure, man coverage, zone coverage, you name it. We've just made mistakes and have sometimes outlived it and been able to survive, and other times no. Like at Stanford, no, we weren't able to overcome it. So that's obviously our goal. Let's cut those things down.
You got a lot of young, talented guys. We've seen glimpses of Shaq. We've seen glimpses of Marquise, maybe McKnight, a player or two. What's the long-term prognosis for those guys, and maybe the guys who are redshirting as well?
Outstanding. I mean, especially when you start with that group of freshmen. The obvious one, Shaquille, the size, the speed, the toughness, the intuitiveness he brings to playing the corner position. He's just what you want. He's tailor-made for it. Jonathan McKnight is really right there too now. I mean, that guy, he's gonna delight the U of A fans for many years to come, we feel. I mean, he's getting blessed with that sort of ability. Marquise Flowers, now he's playing a little tougher position. When you play safety, you're more involved in making calls snap after snap, whereas a corner, you're just out there saying, hey, you safeties tell me what to do and I can do it. So Marquise has got a little bit of a learning curve right there, but he's going to be outstanding in the future.
What about maybe a couple of guys redshirting? Have you seen good things from them, or obviously they don't get as big a tryout for you as maybe the other guys do?
Yeah, Jordan Grandin, he's redshirting. He's from Phoenix. He's come along by leaps and bounds as a corner. And then Josh, from right here in town in Tucson, he's a big guy, can run. Of course, he's got the genes from his dad, so we're looking for big things for those guys too.
What about Adam Hall? How's he played? To the lay person, they only see him out there on certain plays. Looks like he's delivering big hits and playing pretty well. Is he grading out well? And obviously Tucson's looking at him as well as Josh.
He is. I mean, we've been nothing but pleased with Adam. I mean, the guy started improving in the spring and has done nothing but step his game up week after week, and he's a heck of a player for us, and we're going to be blessed in the future to have him. I mean, once we graduate our 2 senior safeties, we're looking for huge things out of Adam Hall.
Obviously, people watching on TV saw the guys coming on the field late. Haven't seen that all year. Was that just a weird thing? Was it you guys trying some new things? I mean, what leads to that maybe the person at home can...
That was an outstanding scheme by Stanford. Most defenses, you're going to call based on what personnel they have in the game. Now, they had a deal where they would bring multiple people onto the field, talking 5, 6, 7 people at a time. At times, even that one time, I believe they used 8. And so you're looking at all the numbers, trying to figure out who's coming on, who's coming off. And then sometimes someone would go on the huddle and other ones would go back. And they kept changing that up all night on us. And now we struggled with trying to figure out who was in the game. That's why we were running on late. So that's something, obviously, we had not seen before, and we have to get corrected.
So people at home can't see them doing that. Were they not bringing the guys all the way to the huddle then? Is that what they were doing? Just kind of a mass of people on the field?
They were not. They started on like they were coming, and some continued on, and some turned around and went back. Now, they'd go out to the numbers, etc. And there are rules on that, on how far you can go. Now, they were pushing the rules. I'm not going to say anything, but they went out every inch of the numbers that they had, and some would continue on, some would turn back to the sideline.
Thank you very much.